wrap-up meeting, which will be very quick this semester. It is 21 fall semester, and we're just going to go through the agenda that is on Blackboard. Let's see. I don't need a whiteboard, so we're good on that front. I'm going to send this out as a recording. Everyone who's here or who's online, you don't have to worry about the recording unless you want to tell us what was good, what was bad. You don't have to rewatch it, but it'll always be on Blackboard. So before we start, does anyone, if you're not comfortable being on camera, you can absolutely be off camera. I'll never ask people to be on camera because look at me today. If I could not be on camera, I wouldn't. So just asking, has everyone registered for next semester?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
If you have not, please let me know. I know that a bunch of students have not been able to because they have large balances due to tag issues. If that is an issue for you, that you put in your tag before November 1st, but it's still pending and they haven't put it in your bill yet, please let us know. What we've been doing for a lot of our students is kind of like putting out the money so that they could register, and then it comes back to us when tag is approved. So if anyone is having that issue, please let me know. I'll reiterate for the few people who came in, if you want to be counted as being online, please just type your name in the chat for me so that I can write them down at the end. So I see Maniello is here, Laritza is here, but I don't write it down right yet. So if you could just put your names in the chat, I will make sure that you are counted. Thank you very much. Has everyone looked at their bills for next semester? Speaking of registration.
Yeah, I just got my invoice.
You just got your invoice? Any different or everything looks the same?
Yeah.
It should all be the same because usually your financial aid award is for the entire year, which means what you get in the fall should be what you get in the spring. If there is something that is wrong or different or insurmountable, you know that we are here through December 22nd, and then we are back on January 3rd. So if any questions, any issues, please come see us. Someone will be in the office every day through December 22nd and then starting January 3rd. Even though students begin on January 13th, we're here earlier. So that can help with that. Now, I know that our programming was a little spotty this semester, but goodness, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Some budgeting delays, then COVID stuff, right as Delta started to go, Omicron came. I mean, I can't win. But we definitely would love to do a Broadway play or two next semester. So I gave a few ideas and a few options. I'm going to go over them real quick, and then maybe we do like an informal poll, what you guys might be interested in. And that will be at least the first one that we're going to look at. We're also going to try to see if we could do a circle line at the end of the semester. You know, the circle line, you go on the boat and you go all around New York, and you go close to Statue of Liberty. Yeah, we're trying to do that. We'll see. I think it would be great. Okay, so some of the options for Broadway include To Kill a Mockingbird, Phantom of the Opera. There is a play called Slave Play, which is about 3 interracial couples during plantation time. There is one called Exception to the Rule, which is about, in the worst high school in New York City, 6 students are stuck in room 111. They flirt, they fight, they tease. Should they follow the rules and stay put or find an escape? And then the last one is what the end will be. And that is about 3 generations of men who live under one roof and grapple with their own truths of what it means to be Black and gay. So To Kill a Mockingbird, Phantom of the Opera, Slave Play, the high school play, or the last play about 3 generations of men. Anyone interested in any of those?
The interracial couple one sounds interesting.
Yes. Now I will tell you that one is for 18 plus. There might be a little nudity, but it is art. So, and everyone who comes must be vaccinated as per Broadway rules. It is not our rule, it's Broadway rules. And if you do it, there's the NYC COVID Safe. That's really good. There's a couple different websites. Okay, so we got one for that. Somebody else said To Kill a Mockingbird earlier. Anybody else?
I think the 3 Generation of Men that seems pretty interesting.
That seems pretty interesting. We're going to end up having to figure out we're going to go by price too, but I would like to get an idea of what you guys are interested in. Phantom of the Opera? I've seen Phantom of the Opera. It's good. Any ideas? No? Fally, any Broadway play you're interested in?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
Any others that we haven't talked about? Oh, if I could get us Hamilton, honey, I would get us Hamilton, but they're like $100 a ticket.
Hamilton.
Please, if I could do that, I would take
That
all
would
of
be
you to Hamilton.
amazing.
And I have, come on in. I have even tried to like write to people like, sure, you totally want to give us free tickets to Hamilton. You totally want to give us free tickets to anything. And I never get anything back. You want to, and let's see if she can sign. Okay. Anybody else have any ideas that we're missing? Listen, if I can get Hamilton, I'm going to do a dance in front of all of y'all. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyone else? Anybody, anything interesting? Waitress. I remember that movie. Okay, I'll write that down. Anything? I wanted to go see Hades Town and no one wants to. So I'm just going to go by myself. I think it's like a replaying of like a Greek myth or something. I just heard it was excellent. I also heard that the Tina Turner one was excellent. I heard that Moulin Rouge was excellent. So we're gonna look, but thank you. You guys gave us a couple that you definitely seem to like and some that you didn't. Okay. If anyone is interested, there is an alumni holiday party this Wednesday night in the Shelby Art Room that's in the library. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. There'll be food. There'll be drinks, soda for those under 21. I think there's wine and beer for those over 21, not sure. But it's a really great time to network and contact with some of the alumni. If anyone is interested, it is this Wednesday in the Shelby Art Room, Jeff, from 6 to 8 p.m. The Shelby Art Room is when you go into the library. It's the one all the way in the back where you have to open up the glass doors. It's that one. If anyone is interested, let me know because then I will give a general head count to institutional advancement so that they make sure there's enough for everybody. If you're not, it's okay, but it is a great time to network because there are a lot of alumni and there's going to be a new alumni president that's coming in. So that person, if you have, maybe you want alumni to be a little more, into what's happening in SSS, or you wish that they would come to different things at campus or help you guys with internships, we'll have a new person in the Alumni Association who can help. So it doesn't hurt to go and do some networking if you can. Last day of classes are Friday, the 10th. Finals end the 17th. We talked about when some of you have your finals. If you live on campus, please remember that you usually have to be out 24 hours after your last final. So do you live on campus? So when's your last final?
I don't know.
You're done? So
I don't know.
oh, you don't know. So if you come, on the portal should be the entire final schedule, but ask your professors because just because it says it officially doesn't mean it really means it. And it is also printed out over across from OSD right here in the CSS. Just find out when your finals are. And if you live on campus, make sure that you're out when they want you to be out. We don't want any issues. We said, I have no idea when move-in is for 22 spring yet, if you're interested.
When do we come back?
So classes start on the 13th.
So January?
Yes. So I'm thinking you'll probably have to move in then. Larissa, are you an RA?
Yes, I am.
Do you know when we move in?
Most likely the 12th.
So the day before? They only give you one day? That's ridiculous. All right. So maybe the 12th, maybe, I don't know. When we find that out, I'll email to you guys if you want. Before you leave, if you have time, it's always nice to say goodbye to all of us. Like I said, but a few of you were not here. Unfortunately, Miss Kelly lost her son this weekend. We're going to get a bereavement card, and if you guys are in the next few days, it should be coming tomorrow because I Amazoned it because I don't ever leave my house. So if you guys could come in and just sign it for her, that would be lovely. And then anything we buy for her, you know, flowers or something, we're going to put from all of us, just so you guys know. If you come in and you want to say, hey, we also have some make and take ornaments that you can color. We have on the wall, it says your goal for the new year. So new year, new goal. We have a Christmas tree for our door. We have 2 of the holiday doors. One of them better win because I did both of them and I'm proud of them. So look around campus. There's a whole bunch of holiday doors. I have an idea for next semester. I'll tell you guys off camera, but people have to help me because it's on a way grander scale than I think I can do by myself. So just putting that in there. Important dates. We talked about tuition bills being settled. Hey, Kaylin, right?
Yeah.
Come hang out for a sec.
Okay.
So we talked about tuition bills. First day of all of your classes. Sit down, sweet. Please attend your classes the first day because they send out a flag on Starfish if you don't attend in the first 2 weeks. And if you don't attend in the first 2 weeks, they drop you from your class. You do not want this to happen because if they automatically drop you from your class, you are not full-time if you're only taking 3 classes, and then you have to plead to get back into that class. So that first class, the second class, be in class, either online or in person so that they count you, because if they don't count you, it's a big deal. And then I got to run after you and yell at you. And you don't want to be. Say that again. If you're under $3,500, you should be, I think it rolls over. I am not sure. Would you like me to see what can roll over so that you can still be registered?
I already registered for class.
Okay, well, I think you should be fine then.
So whatever money you paid this semester is going to be the same for next semester?
It should be the same for next semester, yep. Because if you got a Pell Grant for the year, they broke it up into the 2 semesters. You got TAG, they broke it up into the 2 semesters. So it's not like magically there's something different. And if there is, we got to talk about why. We'll figure out what's up with it. Remember, we can help you with your financial stuff. What else? Remember that we have books. If you cannot afford a book, we have some books in print and we have ebooks that we can mail you. We also have a little bit of money to buy some more textbooks if you really can't afford them and we do not have them in our library. The library is all these back here. FAFSA. If you have not completed FAFSA for next semester, please, 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 please do so while you're home. It's so much easier to do it now than freak out about it in May because the deadline is April 1st. And then again, I have to bother you and you don't want me bothering you all the time. Anyone here who completed their FAFSA? Yay!
I did.
Yay! If
I didn't.
you did not complete FAFSA,
I did
And
not
you
complete
need
my
help.
FAFSA.
what'd you say, honey?
I said I did not complete my FAFSA.
Are you graduating?
Yes, I am.
That's why you were trying to fool me. I remember. Is anybody else graduating this semester or next semester?
I am next semester.
Quanisha, Natalie. Oh my God, the babies are leaving. I'm so sad. If you guys have any questions about filling out FAFSA, please let me know. If you are going to graduate school, you should still be filling out FAFSA because you cannot get financial aid until you fill out your FAFSA, even for graduate school. So if you're going to go, you got to fill it out. Hi, John.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's okay, sweetie. You want to sign in for me?
Wait, say that again, Miss
Well, I have
Dukes.
a course, so
We'll be done in a few minutes. What'd you say, Quanisha? You want me to tell you?
Yeah, you said something about graduate school. I'm sorry, I was.
Yes. if you're going to graduate school, you should fill out your FAFSA because you cannot get your graduate school Stafford loans without having filled out FAFSA.
Oh, okay, okay. I did
So,
that.
and you get more in graduate school in loans than you do as an undergraduate because there is no financial aid. You don't get Pell, you don't get TAG. So,
Okay.
that's when you should start looking at graduate assistantships, fellowships, all that fun stuff, which again,
Yeah.
we can help you with.
Okay.
I said that I sent to you guys in the agenda, but it is also on Blackboard. It has our tentative activity schedule. It has a bunch of different things. We're going to have an Sss Senior Meeting where I think we're going to have someone from the registrar's office come so that you guys who are seniors know all of the things you have to do to get ready for graduation and for your senior checks and all that stuff. Then the day after that, we'll end up having a welcome meeting. And then if you're seniors and you want to come to the welcome meeting, you can, but I don't want to kill you guys that second full week with 1,000 things. Yes, sweetie.
Will this welcome be for the new students?
No, it'll be for everybody. It's to say hi. You can meet any new students. And I always ask that students try to come to the welcome and the wrap-up meetings. But if you can't, we're going to do it like this again. We'll have it online and we'll tape it and then it'll be recorded and I'll send it out.
When will it be?
That one's going to be the 26th, which is a Wednesday of January. Other things we're doing, we're going to have some informational sessions. So from counseling, I think we're going to do another one with if you have to do FAFSA and you haven't done it, we'll have financial aid here. We're going to do some internship events. We're going to try to do a whole bunch of different things and some fun things too. We're going to do April Fool's Day. If you trick an SSS staffer, you're going to get a prize. It ain't going to be a big prize, but it's going to be a prize. That's mine. I think it's funny and I'm going to do it. We are also, I said, hoping that maybe we can do the circle line. We're looking at maybe Turtleback Zoo when it gets warmer out. There's a whole bunch of different things that we want to do. And what we're going to do this year is for Wednesdays from 1 to 2. We will try never to make appointments, staffers, and we're going to have the Empower Hour where if you have a question, I mean, you guys can always walk in, but it's a nice, easy time every Wednesday from 1 to 2 to walk in. What's up, John?
How do you register for these events?
You actually don't have, there's only a few that we ask you to register for. That's anything that we pay money for that's off campus. And we'll send you an email that lets you know that you should register for it beforehand. But a lot of them, they're on our Blackboard. And if you'd like, yes, we'll probably be asking. But we don't know what day we're going yet, but it's going to be when it gets warmer. If you're interested, I can print you out our tentative days, our tentative schedule. It's also on Blackboard. That's all I have, guys. Does anyone have any questions?
I have one.
Sure.
Do you think we have a day where we can get to know each other? Because some of us might have missed some of the initiations or we're busy with class.
Like a welcome? Yeah, I think what we're going to try to do is maybe like a whole day of welcome stuff where we'll have something like this for an hour, but for the whole day, maybe have you guys come in, say hello to each other, meet each other. We're going to have a really great speed reading workshop. We're paying an outside company to do it, where it's not just how you learn how to speed read, but how to comprehend better what you read, especially if you're reading a lot of information. So maybe we'll have you guys come, if you want 10 minutes early so that you can know each other, or go online 10 minutes early. We'll try to figure out some stuff for everybody to get to know each other. Does anybody have any other questions? So would you like to hear a little bit about what I heard about news for next semester and the year after and the year after that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what I learned today from our VP of Academic Affairs is that he looks very hopeful. Right after we had the town meeting, we were able to, at one point they had 19 partnerships, kind of thinking about and meeting with people at one time. They received, what did they say? One school who asked for a little more time to present a proposal, and 9 proposals. And they said that one was really, really good. And they're going to talk to, the board about it and see what's happening. So we're most likely going to get some kind of communication from the president before we leave for Christmas break, but it's not really going to say a lot. It's basically going to say we're working, but hopefully we should hear something by, I think they said February, early February. So we're going to know hopefully what's happening by early February. However, he seemed like very optimistic. That doesn't mean things could change. That doesn't mean that whatever. But I will tell you guys that if the worst thing happens and they say that we are done in August at this school, our entire job next semester will be to make sure you are all placed where you need to be placed. And because they have to give this to the state, it's called a teach out plan of how they're going to do this for staff and students. They have already started looking, God forbid anything happened, in case they have to give it. And out of all of the students here in the school, there are only, they said, 15 students that they haven't figured out options for these students. So they're already thinking worst case scenario while they're really optimistic about, best case scenario. So I am not looking for another job right now. Ms. Kelly's not looking for another job right now. I don't think Serge is looking for another job right now. Most of the other staffers I talked to were not looking for other jobs. If we were heading for the hills, I would be very nervous, if I were you guys, but we're not. So I feel confident. And if you knew me, you know that I worry about everything. And I'm actually not so worried. So does that help allay some fears?
That did.
Because I'm telling you, after the town hall, I wanted to throw up right in Van Fossen Theater. I was like, I have no job. And then we had an academic affairs and it was way better. And now he gave us a little input and it felt way better. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Semester starts the 13th. It's a Thursday. Don't forget to go to classes. Make sure you pay your bill or know what's going on with your bill. If you're a senior, apply for graduation. Don't make me yell at you. If you need help with FAFSA, we are here. I think that's it. All right, guys.
When we start the new semester, and do we have to make that payment plan again?
Well, you can actually, I think, start the payment plan in December for a 6-month payment plan.
Okay.
So you can, if you want an extra month or so, go ask financial aid. I think there's a 6-month plan. All right, guys. All right. It was so nice to see you all. Laura, you walked in for nothing because we were done. All right. I'm going to turn off the recording.
Ms. Dilks, we have a question.
Sure.
So,